When Elon Musk rolled out the Cybertruck in 2019, it felt like watching a deleted scene from Blade Runner, if Blade Runner had been directed by a guy with a flamethrower and a tunnel fetish. Cut to Cybertruck reveal clip, the shatterproof glass smashing on stage. What was supposed to be an indestructible vehicle for the apocalypse shattered on stage in front of the entire world. And yet, that somehow made it more iconic. Like a superhero failing in their first movie, only to get a gritty reboot 5 years later. Montage, Twitter hype, influencer reactions, Elon memes, pre-order stats. This wasn't just a truck. This was the future. Bulletproof, laser straight, electric, affordable. Elon promised it would tow more than an F-150, out-accelerate a Porsche, and survive a Mad Max reboot without a scratch. And with just $100, you could reserve your own spaceship on wheels. Almost 2 million people clicked buy on a vehicle that didn't exist. Because when Elon speaks, the internet listens, and sometimes it pre-orders. Scene: Tesla fans versus skeptics split screen, social media wars. To fans, it was genius. To critics, it was a meme. To actual truck owners, it was something else entirely. A truck that can't haul drywall. A windowless tank that can't fit in your garage. A luxury EV that needs to be rebooted like a phone. Beat, close-up of the original Cybertruck promo video playing in slow motion. The Cybertruck was supposed to redefine what a truck could be. And to be fair, it did. Just not in the way anyone expected. Cut to dramatic shot. 5 years later. After half a decade of delays, excuses, and teaser tweets, the Cybertruck finally hit the road in 2024, and it brought with it everything Tesla promised: innovation, disruption, and an entire checklist of unexpected problems. Zoom into Cybertruck delivery event. Awkward stage, owners clapping, Elon mumbling. The first Cybertruck owners didn't just buy a vehicle. They joined a beta test, a $100,000 science experiment on wheels. One with doors that don't align, software that breaks, and a charger that may or may not work, depending on the weather. And your luck. Flash montage, news articles, YouTuber reviews, customer complaints. And just like that, the most hyped vehicle of the decade became the most controversial one too. Beat, ominous music fades in. Because here's the truth, no one wants to say out loud. The Cybertruck might not be a vehicle. It might be a statement. One that says, I don't care if it works, as long as it looks like it was drawn in Microsoft Paint by a Bond villain. You remember that scene in every sci-fi movie where the spaceship malfunctions right before launch? Yeah. That's what owning a Cybertruck feels like. Except you're not in space. You're in a Costco parking lot. And the charger's error code just told you to call tech support in 7 languages. Cut to montage. Issues. Charging problems, steering lockups, panel misalignments. The Cybertruck didn't just ship with quirks. It arrived with glitches, defects, recalls, and a build quality that makes IKEA furniture look precision-engineered. Zoom into panel gaps, compared to other cars with ruler measurements. This isn't nitpicking. This is a $100,000 truck that looks like it was assembled with a blindfold and a nail gun. Cut to owner review clips. It doesn't fit in my garage. Visibility is horrible. Steering locked on the highway. For something supposedly bulletproof, the real danger seems to be using it as an actual vehicle. Like, on roads, with turns, and curbs, and other human beings. Clip of Whistling diesel-style off-roading torture test on a regular truck. It's marketed as indestructible. But there's a difference between bulletproof steel and functioning truck. If it can't turn reliably, if the door handles freeze, if your steering wheel bricks itself mid-drive, that's not innovation. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Beat. Zoom in on Tesla recall headlines, autopilot investigations. And let's talk about the tech. Tesla's software is like a genius that forgets to put on pants. Sure, it can do over-the-air updates and dance like a Christmas light show, but sometimes it also forgets how to open the frunk, or operate the wipers, or obey the laws of physics. Clip: autopilot disengaging randomly, owners reacting mid-drive. Autopilot? More like auto-guess. Full self-driving is still in beta, which means the people testing it are also the people paying for it. It's like selling a roller coaster without testing the brakes first. Cut to official Cybertruck Wade mode demonstration, the one where Elon says it can cross rivers. And then there's Wade mode. Elon said the Cybertruck could cross rivers. Rivers, not puddles. Rivers. Cut to owner forums showing warnings to avoid water ingress and battery issues in wet conditions. Meanwhile, real owners are being warned to avoid deep puddles or risk shorting the entire battery pack. So yeah, technically it's amphibious. In the same way a toaster is amphibious. Once. Split screen. Elon's claims versus reality clips. Unstoppable. Cut to stuck truck. You see the pattern here? It's not that the Cybertruck fails every promise. It's that it tries to do everything and forgets to do anything really well. Scene: side-by-side towing tests. Cybertruck versus F-150, Lightning or Rivian. Want to haul a trailer? The Cybertruck can do it, just not as well as the F-150 Lightning or Rivian. Need to off-road? It'll try, as long as you don't mind the software crash halfway through your trail. Need to, say, drive through a city without scaring pedestrians? Good luck. You look like you stole Batman's side project. Beat, calm tone, sarcastic smile in narrator's voice. But here's the thing. None of that matters if you're not buying a truck. You're buying a vibe. You're buying Twitter clout. You're buying the promise of the future, even if it's held together with duct tape and hope. So here we are. A truck that's not really a truck. A meme that became metal. A prototype that somehow escaped the lab. And yet, people are obsessed. Clip: Cybertruck owner showing off at a car meet. Kids running up to take pics. This isn't about utility. This isn't about safety or logic or engineering. It's about being first. It's about owning the future before it's even finished downloading. Cut to Elon at the unveiling. Glass smash moment again. Crowd laughing. Even the mistakes became legend. That shattered window? That wasn't a bug. That was branding. Because deep down, this truck was never meant to be perfect. It was meant to be unforgettable. Scene: owners laughing at their trucks, calling them quirky and worth it. Tesla turned flaws into features. They didn't ship a product. They shipped a conversation. And that conversation hasn't stopped since 2019. Montage, news clips, angry reviews, glowing fanboys, viral TikToks of Cybertruck sightings. Every time someone roasts the Cybertruck online, it wins. Every time someone defends it like it's their child, it wins. Because in 2025, attention is currency. And controversy is free marketing. Beat: show clips of people comparing Cybertruck to tanks, spaceships, PS1 polygons. It's not just a vehicle. It's a rolling Rorschach test. To some, it's freedom. To others, it's everything wrong with modern tech. Split screen, influencer saying, "It's ugly but I love it." Engineer saying, "This is a disaster waiting to happen." It's Elon's ego on wheels. It's Apple-level hype with Radio Shack quality control. It's vaporware you can actually crash into a mailbox. Montage: delivery day celebrations versus breakdown complaints. But here's the punchline. None of that matters. Because the Cybertruck isn't trying to be the best truck, it's trying to be the most talked about. And in that category, it's undefeated. Scene: owner showing off battle scars like badges, dents, mismatched panels, etc. People will forgive anything if it makes them feel like they're part of something. And the Cybertruck? It's not a machine. It's a membership card. Close up on Tesla badge. Beat. Whisper. To the Church of Elon. Scene. Wide drone shot of Cybertruck rolling down the highway alone. Cinematic, haunting music under. In an age where everything looks the same, functions the same, feels the same, maybe the ugliest, dumbest, glitchiest truck on the planet is the most honest thing we've built in years. Final image. Slow pan across Cybertruck under harsh lighting, glitchy UI on screen, weird reflections off steel. It doesn't work. It doesn't fit. It barely makes sense, but it sure got your attention. For more videos, subscribe your own channel Nonstop 07. Thank you so much.